This is Landon Bryce from thAutcast.com, and I want to talk with you about eye contact. A lot of people with autism and Asperger's syndrome have difficulty with eye contact, and I think one of the reasons it's hard for me, is that when there's just so much information in people's eyes, and there's so much information about the way that they feel, what they're thinking, the way they feel about you, and it becomes really intimidating and overwhelming just because there's so much there. The eyes are the windows to the soul, right? So they become almost painful to look at. Almost like looking at the sun. It's just so very intense. My eye contact is strange, but I've worked at it really hard, and I have a few tips that I think will might help you if it's something that's difficult to you. One of them is simply to look up rather than down when you don't look at somebody. And I mean, you don't have to look up at the sky like this, do. No, but just, keep your head on an even level like this. And you don't have to turn your face towards the person who's speaking. You can, have your face turned just a little bit away. And for me, at least, that's significantly more comfortable, but it's less odd to other people than, looking down like this. Another thing, when I did a lot of theater in my younger days, and one of the things I learned about was what they called cheating. And what you do in that is, rather than, oh look, the cat came, what you do when you're cheating, he has pretty eyes, yeah, no problem making eye contact with you, huh? No. All right. When you're in a play, one of the things that you do is you don't face directly the person who you're talking to. You cheat out towards the audience. And it's amazing. The audience never notices this. They accept it, even though you're not actually facing towards each other like this, the way you were in real life. In real life, you're facing like this, sort of. You can do things like this very easily. I assume you've heard, and you don't even have to look at the bridge of somebody's nose. You can just look at you can look at somebody's mouth. You can look at their forehead. You can find pretty much anywhere in the vicinity of somebody's head that you can even look at their neck, and mostly, just don't be too obvious about it. So that's one thing you can do, is just sort of find a place in the vicinity of their eyes, of their face, that you can stand to look at. Shoulders, doesn't matter. But you don't have to really actually look into somebody's eyes to give them the sense that that's what you're doing. Another thing that actually I do a lot is I look at somebody, and then I look away, and I listen to what they're saying. It's very difficult for me to look at somebody's face and listen to what they're saying at the same time. I usually, I don't think people notice this, because I'm good at, I look at them when they start speaking. I look away while they're speaking. I do something maybe with my hands. But if you just change things up, honestly, look at somebody's nose and then look away, and then look at their eyebrows and then look away, and then, just sort of nod, and you don't even have to look at them, right? Just do something that indicates you're engaged with them. Just like kind of nodding and not looking works real well for me. These are all pretty simple things to do. With everything like this, another thing you want to work on is observation. You want to notice what other people do, what people who seem to have not to make other people uncomfortable with their eye contact do, and then you can try to mimic that. Now, eye contact, I don't think it matters that much. I'm not uncomfortable when people don't want to look me in the eye. Because I don't really want to look them in the eye either. But I do think it's an important thing to sort of learn to fake well. So that's it. Bye-bye.